Hi, this is Massey, and I'm going to talk about VASP, especially one of its important input, which called INCAR file. As you know, for VASP calculation, we need four important input files, which are called INCAR, car points, postcar, and podcar file. Today, I'm going to talk about INCAR and its two important, comment. Outcar and countcar are two important output files. Let's open INCAR, which is one of the important input files. There are two important, very important commands in INCAR that you should define for all of your calculation. One of them is EDIFF, the other is EDIFFG. But what do EDIFF and EDIFFG do? Okay, let's first talk about the EDIFFG. When EDIFFG is negative, and for example, for my structure is 0.001, let's see what EDIFFG do. If I open outcar file using VI, if I press Shift G, it's going to the end of the it's going to go to the end of the file. This shows end of the VASP outcar file, end of the VASP calculation. If you go up a little, here is total forces, and these three columns are related to forces. All of these forces, as I define my forces, as I define EDIFFG 0.001, all of my forces will be less than that number. So these forces related to the EDIFFG number. So if you define, for example, your EDIFFG minus 0.1, all of these forces will be less than 0.1. So EDIFFG is related to forces. Let's come back and open the INCAR again. So all of your forces at the end of the day will be less than this number when this is the negative. When this is a negative, EDIFFG is related to forces. But what about EDIFF? What about EDIFF? EDIFF is so important. If I write grep iteration outcar and enter, you can see the structure I'm working on got through different iteration, and at the end of the day 17 iteration to get energetic minima here. And my structure, the job has been finished. So my structure got through 17 steps, 17 iteration. If I use the same command instead of iteration, if I use total, these are the energy related to each of these iterations. Okay, so don't consider this, consider this only. Okay, so if you see these two, you can see the differences between them is 0. EDIFF is related to differences between the energy of the following steps. If this energy is less than your EDIFF, your calculation will be finished. So now the differences between energy, for example here, the differences between energy is not less than 10 to the power minus 8. That is why the calculation has been continued. But here the differences between energy is less than 10 to the power minus 8 that I defined in my INCAR file. So if I come back to INCAR, so EDIFFG is related, especially when it's negative, is related to your forces, and all of your forces at the end of the day will be less than this. And EDIFF is related to differences between energy of two following steps. When the differences in energy of two following iteration is less than this, you can your everything is good for your structure. And for example, this is one of the reasons that the VASP calculation will be finished successfully. I hope this video is useful for you guys. In next videos, I'm going to talk about the other commands of INCAR. Thank you.